Welcome back. The president making his first trip outside of D.C. in more than a month yesterday, touring a Honeywell factory in Phoenix, Arizona, and thanking workers for making masks. My next guest was with the president, traveling with him yesterday. Joining me right now is Arizona Senator, Senate Armed Services and Senate Banking Committee member Martha McSally. Senator, it's great to see you this morning. Thanks so much for being here. Can you tell us a little about your time yesterday at the Honeywell plant with the president?
Yeah, good morning, Maria. Let me tell you, it was an absolute honor to host President Trump in Arizona. You know, for this veteran to be able to fly on Air Force One and host him there to see what the amazing work Arizonans are doing. So Honeywell, they had this plant that was really not used at this point. They saw the need, and they're stepping up now to make these N95 masks. They'll be making, together with another plant, 20 million a month as they ramp up. And normally it would take about 9 months to convert this plant. They did it in 5 weeks. And while we were there, we saw veterans like Ursula Warner, who had just retired in March, but saw what they were doing there and decided to continue to serve and stepped up to be in a leadership role of this plant. I mean, it's inspiring stories like this of Arizonans and Americans coming together to meet the needs of our frontline healthcare heroes in this crisis that just continue to inspire me. And I know the president was inspired by it as well. It was great to have him there.
Well, it's great to see business really stepping up. You've got Honeywell making masks, General Motors making ventilators. This coming together and stepping up of business has been really nice to watch. What about reopening Arizona amid the coronavirus, Senator? I mean, you had 33 new deaths reported yesterday in your state, marking the largest single-day increase in COVID-19 related deaths since the pandemic began, coming a day after the governor announced plans to ease some social distancing requirements and allows salons and restaurants to open. What's the plan, and what if more cases and deaths are reported?
Well, I think Governor Ducey has been very measured, and it's not an either-or choice here. We still need to continue to protect the vulnerable. Those who are vulnerable still need to stay home. Others need to support them, neighbors, friends, family. We need to support our frontline healthcare heroes, but we need to allow people to safely return to work. It's not going to be the same as it was 6 months ago, but we've learned a lot. Those manufacturing plants are using best practices of distancing and sanitizing and masks, and they're able to continue to work like other essential work and not become hotspots. So it needs to be this balanced approach in Arizona and around the country. So we still protect people, save lives, but allow people to safely work as well.
Senator, did you get a chance to ask the president or talk with the president about how things might look different when we get out of here on the other side of this?
We've had lots of conversations about this. We also met with Navajo and other Native Americans as we're giving resources to them, $600 million to the Navajo Nation, who's been hard hit. And look, we never would have imagined we'd be in this situation. We had such a strong economy because of this virus that China is responsible for. We've asked people not to work, but we had all the underlying conditions of a very strong economy. And I think we're going to have an incredibly strong comeback as we move forward.
Yeah, and I know that you've got legislation to hold China accountable, get the supply chain moving. So thank you for that, Senator. Great work, and thanks for your service to our country. Good to see you, Senator Martha McSally. We'll be right back.